Hello everyone, it's me, James Eli Jammaker, and today's short video, I was gonna react to this earlier, but I'm gonna react to it now. It's about the Miles Bridges situation. If you don't know who Miles Bridges is, he's a player for the Charlotte Hornets of the NBA. And unfortunately, I can't tell you what he did because he committed a crime, but I can't tell you what crime he committed because if I did, YouTube's gonna remove my video, and then they're gonna remove me from YouTube itself. So basically, it's a 2-for-1 whammy. They get rid of my video, and they get rid of me for good if I say what he did, because under YouTube policy, I cannot say what he did. So therefore, there you go. But I'm not gonna. But that's not gonna keep me from not reacting to this horrific, egregious situation he has done to his wife. So now you know what I'm probably talking about with that. So, and if you don't, just go look it up. Miles Bridges situation, we'll say. Look that up on Google, and you'll receive your answer of what crime he did. And trust me, you should already have got it by now. So, yeah. But my reaction is simply this: Miles Bridges, you're a punk ass. Simply put. What you did to your wife was freaking evil. You deserve to freaking go to prison for what you did. And if you don't know, well then you better know, because his own wife shared her pictures on Instagram of what he did to her, that is. And, yet again, I can't say what he did because YouTube policy, so there you go. But, yeah, that's what he did, basically. Basically, yes, what he probably did, but, that's... Any way you shape it or how you say it, it's still beyond effed up. Miles Bridges deserves to go to jail and serve the rest of his freaking life in jail. Because there are people out there that are doing this stuff. They're not athletes, and they're just like, oh well, I could do this because I'm a guy and I don't give a, and I have rights as an American. I'm like, no, you don't. You cannot do anything you want, whatever you want, however you want. You cannot do that. Just because you're an American, don't mean jack. Doesn't mean a damn thing. There are limitations and boundaries you cannot cross, otherwise you are committing a crime and you are breaking the law. Simple as that. And if you don't want to follow the law, good. You'll be going to a room where they'll serve you with 3 meals a day. You'll have your own freaking uniform, and guess what? You'll get to go out and in the rec room and exercise with the other convicts. You know what that's called? That's called a freaking prison. Congratulations, you're in prison, stupid. Yeah, that's where freaking Miles Bridges is going. The freaking prison. Federal prison, mind you. Now, it might be state prison, but I'm hoping federal because, he's just that much of a douchebag for what he did. And you know what? He deserves federal prison from my perspective, and that's going to be final on that one. So you know what? And to anyone else out there who thinks this guy's innocent, don't hold your breath. He's beyond freaking guilty. And have you seen the pics on Instagram? You know he's freaking guilty. You know he's going to prison, and you know he's done in the NBA. He's done with the Charlotte Hornets, and he's done with his basketball career for good. Once you cross that line, you don't come back from it, and it means your life for what you are is over. So guess what? If you play in the NFL and did what he did, guess what? Your career's over. If you're playing basketball and you commit this crime, guess what? Your life is over. You're done. Because guess what? There's a point of no return. Once you commit to that, guess what? You're screwed, buddy. And you are. And you deserve to be because of what you did. Yeah, I'm mad. Dude, I don't condone any of what he did at all. At all. I've seen it too much around where I'm from, and you know what? I'm sick and tired of seeing it. It's disgusting, and it's just freaking evil. What kind of man are you? I'll answer that question. You're not a man. You're a punk. You're a freaking little punk that thinks he can get away with whatever the heck he wants because, oh, I'm an NBA star. I'm a top guy. You ain't jack sh. You ain't jack. You know, I'm gonna say you ain't jack shit. You're not even one of the best players in the freaking league, and you think you're one of the best that's ever lived. Let me tell you something, buddy. You're not. LeBron James is a hell of a lot better, and he's the GOAT of the NBA. In the last couple of years, he's not been winning any championships, but guess what? He's done a hell of a lot more than you ever will. And another player, shall I mind you, let's see. Darius Garland of the Cavaliers. No one's talking about him, yet, comparison-wise, he beats the heck out of you. And he's on the Cavaliers and Cleveland. The Cavaliers. Comparison-wise, Garland, he kicks your behind every which way. He's better than you, he's better than you ever will be. You may be talented and be a great player for your own team, but guess what? First off, your own team sucks because they keep losing games, and you think you got this whole thing figured out, which you don't. Second of all, your management sucks. The only good thing about it is your owner, Michael Jordan, who's basically the only shining spot in all of this. And number 3, you think drafting players is going to get you somewhere. How about actually signing someone that's actually going to legit win games like Kevin Durant? Oh no, you won't do that because that's going to cost too much money. You don't want to do that. You want to draft a good high player like Zion Williamson one day. Yeah, look how that turned out. And you're still failing. You're going to still fail in the future. So there you go. Charlotte Hornets suck. Deal with it. And also, Miles Bridges is going to prison for what he did. And if you don't like my honesty, well, I'm sorry. That is the case. That is reality. That is the freaking real truth here. He committed a crime that he cannot come back from. He's going to prison, and he's going to stay the rest of his life in prison. And if you don't believe that, well, then guess what? It's going to happen, people. It's going to happen earlier this year, or by the beginning of next year. He'll be sentenced to prison. He won't be playing basketball. He'll be in a jail cell, sitting on his behind, doing nothing. Just contemplating on what he could have been doing if he wouldn't have done that, if he wasn't being stupid, basically. But guess what? That will never happen. Because he already done it. Miles Bridges' career is over. That's my final say. And with that being said, that is my reaction on this whole situation of Miles Bridges and his so-called and his crime and his despicable crime he did to his wife. And that's my reaction. What is your reaction and comments down below? Just please give me your reaction and comments down below in the comment section, and just tell me what you think of what should happen to Miles Bridges and what do you think of the situation. I just want you guys want to know your honest opinion, basically. Yeah, this was kind of hard for me to talk about because as I've seen it here I've seen it here multiple times from my area, and it's not acceptable. I don't care who you are. You don't do that type of stuff to the women. You don't. You don't. Period. End of story. You don't. So I do get emotional about this, and I have a right to be. But other than that, that's gonna be then my video. I hope you took something. I hope you took something out of it. I hope you took something from it, and I hope you, I guess, learned something from it as well. With that being said, have a great day. God bless. Be you, be unique, and be unusual. And peace out. Peace out. Peace out, guys. God bless, and just be cool. Just be great people. Okay? See you guys.